Today I'd like to talk about my first experience going to the dentist office. I know as children, we can be scared about going to the dentist office for the very first time. It's not something that we really want to do. But if you share positive experiences with the children, it will help them to have a better thought about going. I have some ideas I'd like to share with you to help the children have good positive thoughts about going to the dentist office. My first idea is when you make your appointment, don't wait till the day of to take your child into the office for the first time. Call the dentist office up and ask if you can come in maybe 2 or 3 days ahead of time. This way the child can look around and can get to know all the nurses and all the doctors who will be working with him, so he's not as scared. So on the day of the appointment, the child can enter and have the confidence that he needs to go through the experience. A second idea I have is when you make the appointment for the child, try not to make it in the afternoon. Make it in the morning between 8 and noon. And make sure your child has a breakfast before he goes. This way, when he goes to the appointment, he won't be hungry, he won't be complaining that his stomach is growling, and he'll be able to focus on the dentist office and not let his hunger get control of him. Another idea I have is parents, share with your child your positive experiences about when you went to the dentist for the first time. This way, when they hear the stories that you're sharing, they'll realize, well, mom and dad went and were okay, so I can be too. Another thought I have is parents, please don't equate negative behavior with going to the dentist office. If your children are behaving poorly and badly, don't threaten them by telling them, if your behavior doesn't improve, I'm going to take you to the dentist office. That only gives them negative thoughts about the office, and you want to avoid that. Something else that I have in mind is when you are trying to pick out an office for your family to go to, call up several, maybe talk to the doctors and the nurses, and see which one is a better match for your family. Also try to make sure that the dentist works well with children. Then maybe, pick 2 or 3 and go visit them and see which would be the best match for your family. Another thought I have is, remember, all children need to have practice with their flossing and brushing. If you as the parents are in there with them, showing them how to floss and brush appropriately, then they can copy you and can learn. And this way, when they have grown up, they will be able to brush and floss their teeth, no problem. I hope these ideas have helped you, and you can encourage positive experiences in your child so their confidence level will grow. This way, when they do have to go to the dentist office, it won't be as scary experiences. If you implement these practices, I'm sure your child will go to the dentist office with a smile on their face.